Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're testing the hypothesis that through holding on to a free agent at the end of the 2012 season, Shane Victorino, and reversing a trade involving Adrian Beltre and the Boston Red Sox, the Dodgers could win the World Series in 2013. We're currently playing 8 Action PC Baseball as if it's OOTP to make the changes, and we're currently in game 49 of the season. Today we start a set against Anaheim, the Anaheim Angels, in Dodger Stadium. So let's make our lineup. We're facing a left-hander, and Zach Greinke will be pitching for us. So Yasiel Puig will start off in right field. It's been blazing hot right now. Scott Van Slyke will play in left field. Ramon Hernandez, who has 8 more at-bats on the Dodgers left, he'll catch. James Loney will play at first base and hit cleanup, or the janitor position. Matt Kemp, fifth, and play center. Skip Schumacher will start at second, but Mark Ellis will be a defensive replacement. D. Gordon bats seventh. And we're going to let Tim Federer. Nope, we got a catcher. Okay. What do we have left? Third base. We're going to play Juan Uribe simply for defensive purposes. Now, this lineup's not going to be correct because our pitcher can hit. Zach Greinke, if you watch this channel or you saw him in real life, you know he can hit. So we're going to move him up. Let's see about where I want him. He's a little better than average. So let's take a look in the OPS. So after Schumacher, he'll hit. So I'll move everybody up. I'll move up to 7th. Okay. That doesn't seem unreasonable. He's maybe better than Schumacher, but we'll give a semblance of reality to him. Facing C.J. Wilson on the mound today. There's our bench, including both Ellis's. Jerry Houston Jr. is back, and for the rest of the season, unfortunately. So Justin Sellers has been sent back to the minors reserve squad. Looks like there's their lineup. You got to beware here. Trout, Pujols, and Trumbo, even though he's not as great of a hitter. And then Hamilton from the left side. Howie Kendrick's probably their second best hitter behind Trout, but he's only batting 6th. So we'll see how things go. Wind speed right to left, 9 miles an hour. Again, I still don't know what that means, but there you see the numbers for C.J. Wilson and Zach Greinke. Let's play a baseball game. Eric Ibar starts us off. He's hitting .264 with 3 home runs, 17 RBI, 19 runs scored, and an OPS of .697. The pitch by Greinke. The fly ball to right center. Kemp following it. Striding to his left. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down in it. 1 out. For Trout, and you've got to be careful with Trout at all times. .266, 384, an OPS of .829. And the real life, he had a .323 average. He's beating that thus far in this computer simulation. Hitting .333, 12 home runs, 36 RBI, 43 runs scored, 14 stolen bases, and an OPS over 1. It's 1.027, so Greinke's got to be careful. We're going to try to pitch around him here. You can see home runs on that too, so here we go. And he walks him. That's probably the best outcome we could hope for. All right, he's at first. 89% chance to steal. So we're going to throw over there, see if we can help that out. And he's down to 25. I like that. Okay, let's go after Pujols. Although he can do damage too. He's hitting 264 in the season, 11 home runs, 39 RBI, 34 runs scored, an OPS of 802. The pitch by Greinke. The fly ball to right center. It's up high. They're going to slow. It's slowing. It's coming down. Kemp in right center on the track makes the catch. He makes a great play to get him. 2 out now. Trout has to go back to first. For Trumbo, that's Kemp's 4th great play of the season. He'll be injured soon. So we'll lose him along with Victorino. And it'll be exclusively Andre Ethier out there in center. Oof, that's scary. Okay, 2 down. Greinke trying to get out of this. Against Trumbo, he's hitting 236, 12 home runs, 37 RBI, 28 runs scored, an OPS of 777. Let's see if this pitch is lucky from Greinke. There goes Trout, and it's hit the center. Kemp going back. Is it still escalating? Nope, it's looping down. Kemp way back. Makes the catch. He makes all 3 putouts, and the Dodgers get through the first half inning without the Angels scoring a run. We go to the bottom of the first. The Dodgers to face C.J. Wilson for the first time. First up, Yasiel Puig, hitting 296 on the season with 8 home runs, 38 RBI, 32 runs scored, an OPS of 895. And he hits a pop-up right on the line, fair or foul, the fair line. The third baseman makes the catch in foul territory. 1 out for Van Slyke. He's hitting 239 with 5 home runs, 14 RBI, 13 runs scored, and OPS of 822. The pitch by Wilson is a ground ball to third. Velasco across to first, and plenty of time to get Van Slyke. 2 down for Hernandez. Ramon hitting 222 with 2 home runs, 11 RBI, vastly outpacing his real stats. At OPS of 689. The pitch. It's a fly ball to left. Back goes Trumbo. It's leveled off. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down in it. We're through 1, no score. Greinke back out there after 14 pitch, first half inning, facing Hamilton, Kendrick, and Calaspo. Hamilton on the season hitting 236 with 6 home runs, 27 RBI, 28 runs scored, an OPS of 681. But those numbers look good for him against Greinke, so we're going to try to pitch around him. And it's a fly ball to right anyhow, but Puig's coming in. Schumacher going out. This looks like it's Puig's ball. He reaches up, and he does not make the catch. No, he does. He bobbles it, but now he has it. Okay, he caught it. 1 out for Kendrick. Sleeping on Kendrick will get you a loss. He's hitting 337 with 7 home runs, 26 RBI, 28 runs scored, an OPS of 880. So you have to be careful here. He's on pace for over 20 home runs, which would be a lot more than his real season of 13. But then the box doesn't look scary, so we're going to let him pitch to him. And that's probably a base hit. Yep. Right down the middle of the field. Kemp fields it and throws it back in. Kendrick stays at first, a 1-out single for Calaspo. 237, 1 home run, 8 RBI, OPS of 634. Kendrick, has 62% chance to run, so we're going to throw over there. And it's lower now, 34. So we'll pitch to Calaspo. Except it's a passed ball by Hernandez. And Kendrick moves to second. He's in scoring position now. And Calaspo's numbers jump greatly. So Greinke's going to have to be careful here. But we're still going to pitch to him. And there's a ground ball to short. Schumacher going to third, and they get it. Excuse me, they get him. Schumacher makes a great play. I debated using Ellis. That's his 3rd of the season. He makes first he takes the ball away from Gordon, which is a good play. And then he gets the lead runner at third, throwing to Uribe, who makes the tag. Incredible play. Haven't seen that in this game, I think, ever. Now Calaspo at first, he's safe, but on the fielder's choice, nobody in scoring position for Connor. Hank doing really well, hitting 357 on the season with an OPS of 929. Do I need to really be afraid of this guy? There's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Looks like it's Kemp's, who's been a busy guy today. That's a can of corn. He's coming in. The apron drops, and he collects the ball. So some strange stuff, including a put out at third. We're through 1.5, no score. Loney, Kemp, and Schumacher get a chance to hit against Wilson for the first time. And Loney strikes out, but he's safe at first on an error. I'm assuming that's an error. I don't know what the E is for, but all right. Kemp up. Good numbers here. He likes to hit lefties. Let's see what he can do here. And he walks. First and second, nobody out. For Schumacher. I debated playing him today, and the one thing that made me choose him was he is very good at hitting lefties. Although these numbers look horrible. Huh. Interesting. And Schumacher bunt because Greinke's going to hit next. He's not excellent at bunting, so we're going to let him take a swing. That's why he's in the lineup. He's already made one fantastic play at second. Here's the pitch by Wilson. And he walks Schumacher. The bases are loaded for Zack Greinke. Oh, you know what he'd like to do. Zack on the season, hitting .500, 7 hits and 14 at-bats, 3 RBI, 4 runs scored, a stolen base, which he's probably most proud of, and an OPS of 1.176. This could be, that's Wilson's second one. This could be a big pivotal point in the game facing Wilson. Let's see if he can make contact. The pitch. Yes, he can, and that looks like a base hit to left. Past Ibar, into left field. Loney scores. Kemp with a 6 speed and Trumbo with a 4 arm. But everybody stays. Station to station baseball, as we call it, and still no one out. Oh, and look who's up. D. Gordon. And you know what we like to do with D? We're going to try the old squeeze play. And we're going to make it a safety one. The pitch is foul. Okay. 2 strikes, no balls. Surprisingly, the infield does not come up after that. But we're going to try it again. If you're going to try it the first time, 2 strikes is not going to make you afraid of doing it again. Shouldn't, at least. And Gordon connects. And it's up the middle. Pujols gets Gordon at first, and he should get an RBI as Kemp scores. The squeeze play works. He gets an RBI. The Dodgers lead 2-0. All right. Still an opportunity to score a run without getting a base hit as Greinke moves to second, and Schumacher's over at third. Schumacher a 5 in speed. Facing Wilson is Uribe. Not good against lefties. But this box looks nice, and all I need is a fly ball. Deep enough. Perhaps even a ground ball. As the infield is not playing up. Let's see if he can come through here. He makes contact. It's on the ground. Calaspo, 60% chance of scoring here. Being that they're that far back and Schumacher's an average runner, I'm going to take that chance. I could get thrown out if they throw it home. Here we go. And they do not. They throw to first, and Schumacher scores. It's 3-0 Dodgers. That might be enough to win this game. We'll see. Greinke moves to third on the play, and Puig is up. Puig has great numbers in the box, and he hits lefties well. Let's see if he can get another RBI. The pitch by Wilson is a fly ball to left. Trumbo going back. It's still elevating. It's leveled. That should be Trumbo's ball. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down in it. But the Dodgers score 3, and at the end of 2, they lead 3-0. to the third. Wilson, and then back to the top of the order. Wilson hitting 500, 1 for 2. Greinke, who's now got a 3-run lead, fires and has a fly ball to Kemp. He makes the catch, 1 out. Back to the top, Ibar. Steps in, and there's a ground ball to short. Gordon waiting for the big Friday hop. And the throw across gets him at first. 2 down for Trout. And Trout, we walked him his first time up. So I wonder if we should walk him again. Those are excellent numbers, but I trust him to pitch well. We're just going to pitch around him. Pitch by Greinke. Strikes him out. His first strikeout. We're through 2.5. It's 3-0 Dodgers to the bottom of the third. Van Slyke, Hernandez, and Loney facing Wilson at 38 pitches. Van Slyke hits a ground ball to third. Calaspo waits for the Wednesday hop and throws across to get him. 1 out for Hernandez. Good numbers. Pitch is a ground ball to first, I believe. Pujols waiting for it. And he taps first. 2 down for Loney. 0 for 1, and he walks. Oh, that's the third walk by Wilson. That'll give Kemp a shot. And he likes left-handers, even though he's walked and scored a run. Loney an 81% chance to steal here. Should I take this? I'm going to pass and see what Kemp can do. The pitch by Wilson. Struck him out. Second strikeout by Wilson. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and it's 3-0 Dodgers. All right, Greinke at 39 out of a possible 105, facing Pujols. Pitch. Struck him out. Second strikeout. 1 out for Trumbo. The numbers aren't scary. And he strikes out Trumbo. Third strikeout for Greinke. And if I'm remembering correctly, the last 3 guys he struck out in a row. Here's Hamilton. He has great numbers. He is scary. I'm going to pitch around him with 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball. Is that going to get past Loney? It does. It's down the right field line. Past Puig? It is. Puig goes to field it. Hamilton going to go for 2. And the throw, he doesn't get him. That's his 7th double of the season. He's in scoring position for Kendrick. With Calaspo on deck, I do not want to give up a hit here, so we're going to ask Zach to pitch around him. We could walk him, but I think pitching around is the safer move. There's a ground ball to short. D. Gordon on it. Makes a great play on a Monday hop and throws across to get him. Hamilton is stranded at second. That's D's 12th great play of the season. We're through 3.5. It's still 3-0 Dodgers. Schumacher, Greinke, and Gordon come up to face Wilson. 58 out of a possible 115. Schumacher looks like he's got a base hit in the gap in right center. Hamilton will go to pick it up, throw to second, and he's got it. His 5th double of the season. Boy, was he a good choice today. Schumacher with a hit. He's in scoring position with nobody out for Greinke. He can bunt here. Really good numbers. I would assume Zach's a 10 that's bunting. He is. And if we get him to third, Gordon's up next. Oh, the infield's pulled up too. No chance. We're going to swing through, and hopefully it bounces off somebody into right field or left field. Pitch by Wilson. Greinke with a base hit to right. Schumacher going to stay. Hamilton with an 8-arm. It doesn't matter. Schumacher scores. Wow, with nobody out. That must have been some hit. It was a blooper, so maybe he got a good read off of it. He airmailed the cutoff, but Greinke does not advance. All right, it's 4-0 Dodgers with Greinke at first. 45% chance to steal. We're going to sacrifice here. Oh, we're going to bunt for a hit. Oh, we're going to sacrifice. We get Greinke to second. He's a 6. He should be able to make it. Let's see what he can do. Gordon hits one foul. One strike turns into 2, but that doesn't scare me. And he gets the bunt off. And they get him at first. The catcher, Conger, throws him out, but Greinke moves to second. Runner in scoring position with 1 out for Uribe, who has an RBI. He grounded to third, and Schumacher scored at 60%. I remember that now. Let's see if Uribe can get him home with 1 out. The pitch. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Wilson, and is back to the top of the order with Puig. And this is the guy you'd want up in this situation. Look at that box. 1.021 OPS. Currently popped to third and fly deep. Looking for a hit here against Wilson with 2 outs. He hits a ground ball to Ibar. Long slingshot throw across gets him easily, and the Dodgers strand Greinke, but they get 1 run. We're through 4 complete. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Greinke at 61 out of a 105, facing Calaspo, Conger, and Wilson here in the 5th inning. Pitch is a fly ball to left. Back goes Van Slyke. He's going back. The ball's leveled off, but is it over Van Slyke's head? It is not. He makes a web Jim to make the catch. His second great play of the season, and a good time to get it. And Calaspo's retired. Wow. Conger steps in, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. Pitch by Greinke. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Zach. 2 out for the pitcher Wilson. We'll see if they hit for him here. National League rules. And they do, and that's it for Wilson. J.B. Shuck coming in. And that means we're going to take Schumacher out at this point. Unless they bring in a left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen. Shuck on the season hitting .387. 2 home runs, 17 RBI, 12 runs. Scored in a .947 OPS. That's good. So we'll pitch to him. Greinke. Struck him out. 5 strikeouts. We're through 4.5. Zach pitching a 2-hit Jim thus far. Dodgers lead 4-0. Okay, Van Slyke against a right-hander is not the best situation. So let's look at who else is available. Ethier is, but he doesn't have a really good number there. Van Slyke's decent. Actually, he's better than decent. He's better than anybody else on the bench. So he stays in the game after the web Jim and gets a chance to hit against a righty. Then he hits a ground ball to Ibar. Not a close. Oh, but Pujols, there's a mistake somewhere. The errors on Ibar, his 4th of the season. Van Slyke is safe. And it's in the dugout, and he ends up at second. He's in scoring position with nobody out for Hernandez. And that's also it for Hernandez, because he was brought in to hit against the lefty. He didn't do that. So Tim Fedorovich will come in. Actually, you know what we could do is we could bunt him to third. With Loney on deck, who doesn't strike out a lot. I'm not playing for 100 runs here. I already have 4. Yeah, let's use somebody. Let's use one of the pitchers that can bunt. It shouldn't hamper me in terms of being able to pitch regular rotation. Okay. Hunjin, maybe? Clayton? Yeah, let's use Clayton. Clayton should be able to get the bunt down. He just pitched, so. Alright. Let's see him move Van Slyke over to third. He does. And there's 1 out. Nice job. Alright, Loney, that's your job. Productive out and get Van Slyke home. He's a 5. He's an average runner. You should be able to do it. Make contact. The pitch by De La Rosa is a fly ball to center. That's what you wanted. Trout backing up. He's not going to be able to throw him out. He has a 5 arm. He makes the catch. Van Slyke tags. A 95% chance. We're going to take it. Here comes the throw home. And he's safe. 5-0 Dodgers. Nice job by Loney. Gets the RBI out. Productive outs, boys and girls. That's what it's all about. All right. 5-0 lead. Kemp, who usually only hits against lefties. Let's see what we got. Is it time to bring in Andre? Go back and take the pitchers off. And he's 536. That's not good. I mean, AJ Ellis has better. No, there's nothing good there. So Kent's gonna get the hit against Dane De La Rosa. Forgot to mention his stats. He's at a 1.27 ERA currently. 1 walk, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, 14 hits in 20 and a third innings pitched, 12 walks, 27 strikeouts, a whip of under 1 at 9.18. I see why the numbers are poor. The pitch to Kemp is a strikeout. That's his first. We're through 5 complete. It's 5-0 Dodgers. Okay, some changes to make here. First up, Fedorovich is going to go in and play catcher. Put him in Kershaw's spot? Yes. Okay. Schumacher's out. And our defensive range wizard at 10, Mark Ellis, is in. Help Zach there. We can pull Gordon or leave him in for one more at bat. I believe 5 runs is enough to win this game. Zach at 78 out of a possible 105 pitches, so defense is the name of the game now. Let's see what we can do. Pitch by Greinke against Ibar for the 3rd time. And a shot right at Mark Ellis. What is the saying? The ball will find you. As soon as he gets in, he makes a grab, 1 down. For Trout, who's 0 for 1, he's walked and struck out. All right, let's pitch around him. I don't want to give up anything possible. And there it goes. A blast to left. Van Slyke watching it. It's leveled. It says he's got it. And he makes the catch. Wow. Holding Trout. All right. 2 out. The wind has changed as I noticed that ball fly out to right center field at 3 miles an hour. Not blowing in now. Okay. Greinke at 83 out of a possible 105 facing Pujols. Not great numbers for Albert. There's the pitch by Greinke. It is a ground ball to second. Ellis can take his time. And he gets 2 of the balls hit to him. And this half inning, we're through 5.5. It's 5-0 Dodgers as Robert Coelho coming in to pitch out of the bullpen. Using a lot of pitchers out of the bullpen here for the first game of this series. Robert hasn't given up a run. He's given up 2 hits in 4 1/3 innings with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. A whip of an impressive .692, but small sample size, as they say. Mark Ellis steps in first to face him here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to Howie Kendrick. He shifts to his right, throws across his body, and gets him 1 out for Greinke, who's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 RBI, 2 singles. Pitch by Coelho is a fly ball to right center. It's up high. It's leveled off. Trout seems to have a bead on it, and he makes the catch. Zach throws the bat in disgust. 2 out for Luis Cruz, defensive replacement for D. Gordon. Playing it short, and he strikes out. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete. It's 5-0 Dodgers. Greinke at 88 out of a possible 105 facing Trumbo. Struck him out. 6 strikeouts. 8 outs to a win. Next up, Josh Hamilton. Good numbers for him. I would pitch around him. And it's a fly ball to right. Puig going back. You know, he's got power, and that's where the wind is. It's up really high. But it's coming down now. It's over Puig's head, and it is gone. Solo home run for Josh Hamilton. Even when you pitch around him, he still has that power. That's his second hit of the day. And the first run for the Angels, and they trail 5-1. His seventh home run, 343 feet. Just got over the wall. 1 out. Greinke goes around, throws the rosin back, steps back on the hill at 98 pitches out of possible 105, facing Howie Kendrick. I want to call him Cowie Kendrick, but Howie Kendrick, who has a hit and 2 at bats. Pitched by Greinke. The ground ball to Uribe. Waits for it. A big Saturday hop across Deloney. 2 out. For Calaspo. 0 for 2 on the day. He is fly deep. A web gem by Van Slyke. And he's grounded to second. Greinke at 103 pitches, looking to complete the 7th inning. The pitch to Calaspo is a fly ball to deep left center. Kemp going back, watching it. Says he has it. He's on the track. He's at the wall. He makes the catch. The Angels get one on a solo shot from Josh Hamilton, but still trail 5-1. Bottom of the 7th, Uribe starts it off. 0 for 2, but an RBI. Facing Coelho, and he pops it up. Pujols calling for it right on the fair line. Makes the catch. They said it's in foul territory. 1 out for Puig. 0 for 3 today. Disappointing against the lefty. He's popped a third, fly deep down the left field line. Grounded to short, this time facing a right-hander in Coelho. And he strikes out. Second strikeout for Coelho. Van Slyke, who's had a nice day today. He's 0 for 3, but he scored a run and made a great play in the outfield. He's grounded to third twice and grounded to short, and he was safe on an error. That's how he scored the run. Facing Coelho at 23 pitches. He gets struck out. That's the third strikeout. That'll take him over the expected pitch count, and he's done. We're through 7. It's 5-1 Dodgers. And that should be it for Zach Greinke. Even though Conger's coming up, we're going to go look at what the bullpen has for us. Greinke may be out of gas. Yeah, he's out of gas. We're good. Guerrero looks good here. Let's use Nat. See what happens. With a 5-0 lead. I need to save some of the better pitchers for the top of the lineup. Conger and Coelho's spot facing Guerrero. Let's see if he can redeem himself since his last bad outing against St. Louis. Fly ball to right. Puig going back. Leveled. Coming down. Puig in that corner, that right corner, makes the catch. 1 out. Coelho coming up. Chris Nelson will pitch in for him. Chris, first at bat of the season. So we're going to try him. See what Guerrero can do. There's a ground ball over Ellis's head into right field. Is that 2? Nope, it's a single. A 1 out single for Erick Aybar. These numbers don't look scary. We're going to leave him in at least for another batter. The pitch. Struck him out. 1 out. Excuse me, first strikeout. Second out. 4 outs to a win for Trout. And that's it for him. Kinley, the only one that's even decent. This is not a Sage situation. But this is where I would use him. So we're going to use him. I'm not going to fool around and wait till it's bases loaded and they've already scored some runs. So Kenley Jansen on the season, .64 ERA. 3-1 with 5 saves, 9 hits, and 28 on the third innings pitched. 2 walks, 39 strikeouts, and 3.88 whip. Let's go right after. Well, first First, let's throw over here Nelson with the 71% chance to steal. This is down to 40. Okay, I doubt they go. Pitch by Jansen. Struck him out. 3 outs to a win. To the bottom of the 8th. First, Mark Lowe coming into pitch. He doesn't have any measures except 3 hits and 7 at-bats, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, a whip of .857, facing Fedorovich here in the bottom of the 8th. And he hits a fly ball to left. Trumbo gliding to his right. Looks over his shoulder and makes the catch. 1 out for Loney. Finally gets to face a lefty this time. Pitch. Struck him out. Bad day for Loney. He did score. I can't say it's a horrible day. He made a very nice, productive out on the fly out to center to get the run home. Okay, 2 out for Kemp. 0 for 2. We'll just let him hit. He's going to be injured soon. There's a fly ball to... Oh, that's a pop-up. Looks like it's Ibars. And he makes the catch. We go to the 9th. 3 outs, 2 win. Dodgers lead 5-1. Kinley's going to pitch as long as Kinley needs to, and Kinley facing Pujols. Striking out. 2 strikeouts. Here's Trumbo. Kinley at 11 out of 25. Strikes him out. 3 strikeouts. And 1 more guy left, Hamilton. Not Alexander, Josh. And I may not let him pitch to him because I want him to not run out of pitches. Belisari, I don't know. A lefty would do better against him. JP Howell is done, so we use Paco here for 1 at bat. The pitch. Struck him out. I believe that's 4 strikeouts to end the game. And the Dodgers win easily 5-1. And you would say, why do you use your good pitchers? But I want to make sure I win the game. I've seen too many games slip away. Here are the stats. Big play by Loney. 2 hits from Greinke, 2 RBI. Pitching-wise, masterpiece by Greinke again. And that's it. The Dodgers get their 35th win of the season against 14 losses. We'll see you next time on Missed It by Helmet.